So, Servus miteinander, wieder heute zum neuen Livestream. Wieder mal L.A.Noire. Heute zocken wir wieder weiter bei dem Game. Wir sind ja letztes Mal da stehen geblieben. Deswegen schauen wir mal da weiter. Wo wir mir da stehen geblieben sind. Der Fahrersitz.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up.
Right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Burkowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Phelps, there's a crime happening somewhere. Go find it.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
The PE Freight Depot, Phelps. Let's roll.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units, a 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris.
So, tell me a little about yourself,
identify.
Phelps.
Are we friends now, Burkowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home, did a year on the beat, now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
All units, a 459 just occurred in 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGP.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
What's your rush?
Hurry! You can still catch it! I think you broke my nose!
I'll take you all down! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Advice? What now? What do you think?
The PE Freight Depot, Phelps. Let's roll.
You're a goddamn menace!
Ma'am, step out of the car, please. LAPD.
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anybody. Can you do that for me?
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stiff.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. You don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Jetzt haben wir unser Streifenwagen wieder.
You're okay.
Schauen wir mal, was da los ist. Untersucher, Melodie, spiele da. Oh, okay. Das Gott.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Das ist laut. Nochmal. Nein. Sound.
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Hoppala.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Sagt mir nichts.
Do you want to tell me what you know? Or do we have to take you in and loosen you up a little?
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
Okay.
Happier times, I guess.
Führerschein 620. Blaue, braune Haare, verheiratet.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here? Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it. The brand name might give us something to go on.
Oh, was ist das für Blutbad hier?
Victim
Hey?
looks to have lost a lot of blood.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Doc?
Detective,
Phelps, what have we got?
a lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Maybe if... No.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday? Help me out.
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
It's a simple question, Mr. Wilkie.
I wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the
Zeker
law when I
was
saw
die-
the car was full of blood.
Ja, das
When you saw the blood, was
Aussage.
it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps.
We're going to notify the
Right
wife.
over there now.
You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
Bist so schnell.
.620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
We play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Tja, servus.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car, and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps. It doesn't add up.
Straight ahead.
You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
He's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight slammed...
Any Central unit of 415 possible rental case at 7th and Flower. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
This is car 11K. We'll handle the 415.
11K. Your 415 is at the Alico station at Wilshire and Flower.
An der Tankstelle. Ui.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Just calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up! LAPD!
Renn doch.
That away.
You coming, Stefan?
Put your hands in the air! Don't make me chase you!
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Scheiß auf mein Hut. Zerbricht. Der Hund ist ja gestört, Alter. Jetzt möchte ich da runterspringen, oder was?
Farewell, cruel world!
Ja.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Look out!
Hold i gang. Hold i gang. Du, ich glaube, unser Auto fährt nicht mehr. Kann das sein? Hub nicht. Kannst gleich das Auto hergeben.
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer, I need
Be
your car.
careful with it, copper.
Fahren wir wegen dagegen, oder? Soll er mir mal einen ausrauschen? Was echt?
You're gonna kill someone!
Ich kommt. Ich hab Vorrang kommt. Bin im Einsatz. So. Aber bleibt nicht, oder? Hopp! Hopp! Ich muss um.
Can we try to get there in one piece?
Aber davon. Eine kleine Abkürzung. Ui! Seiten ab. Müssen wir umdrehen. Neugang. Neugang, Neugang.
Watch
Neugang,
it!
Neugang. Komm, Mama. So macht man das.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You
Immer
talk
so
to her,
fahren.
folks. I'm no good at this
Nicht,
shoulder to cry
nicht
on
anders.
Just a minute.
LAPD, machen Sie die Tür auf.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Come in, come in.
Your
Jetzt muss ich das schon mal leiser dran.
husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
Anzeige für ein
I knew
Verbrechen.
something was
Wir
wrong
wissen
when he
etwas
didn't
nicht,
come
was
home.
nach Hause
We
kam.
believe your husband may be injured.
Etwas
We
im
found a
Filmstudio
pipe
haben wir in der
on the scene with
Blutspur
blood on it.
Tatglück
Oh,
gefunden.
no.
Und da mein Arm
My
bei
poor Adrian.
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Wasserboiler installiert.
Whereabouts,
Mit dem
Mrs. Black?
Mr. Black.
Just outside the
Das
kitchen window.
Küchenfenster an der Seite vom
At the
Haus.
side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember
Bleiben
everything that
Sie
you can
ruhig
about
und
last night.
gestern Abend.
My partner and I are
erinnere
going to
mein
take a look
Partner
around.
kurz
When you're
an.
ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out.
Oh,
Come on.
und schauen wir mal.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Sind wir mal durch? Oder machen wir die Fragen weiter?
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right.
No, that won't work.
Kennt das da unten, oder?
That looks wrong.
Ah, warte mal. Ah, okay. Dafür hat das Rohr da.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home. I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black. It all places you at the rail yard last night.
already told you I was here all night alone. Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
Ich weiß nicht, ob es hier ein Motiv hat. Könnte möglich sein, dass sie einen Mann umbringen möchte. Was ist nicht. Kann man da auch nicht reinschauen? Da kann man nicht reinschauen. Okay.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Mhm. Klemmt mal bei Lieferung.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Heißes Wasser.
I wonder if someone in the house bought this unit knowing how they would use the parts.
Also nur so ein Ding.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
This must be Adrian's.
Da war seine Brille drin. Ja.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Sehnsucht, ich bin so einsam ohne dich. Komm schnell wieder, mein Schatz.
To my Adrian.
Aha.
This thing gets more and more interesting. Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So your husband would rather spend time in a bar than be at home with you, Mrs. Black. And that makes you angry.
Yes, it does make me angry. But I know my place, officer, unlike you.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
That's a lie, Margaret. You know exactly what pair he was wearing because you were there.
You're being flat out ridiculous now. Why don't you show me some proof of where I was supposed to be? If I was there, at least I'd know what happened to him. But I don't, Detective. And you might not care, but that is the most terrible feeling.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
What was the purpose of Adrian's trip to Seattle, Mrs. Black?
He was meeting with some distributors. Adrian said that it was important to make contact interstate if he was going to grow his business.
Our job is to find out what happened to your husband. Your lack of cooperation can only hinder our investigation, Mrs. Black.
Bitte damit es suchen.
Junk.
This doesn't pertain to the case. Doesn't give me anything to go on. Don't think this is anything.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her.
Watch what you're doing!
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this...
Goddamn maniac!
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Now look what you've done!
Grüß dich. Kann man das Auto haben? Na gleich.
You know we've got a siren, Phelps.
You could have killed him!
Was seid denn da? Unser Auto ist am Arsch.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
We were at school together. How about you buy
Auf
me
der
a drink?
Schule.
For,
Wir waren
for old
zusammen auf
time's
der
sake.
Schule. Wie wär's mit einem Trink geben? Sicher nicht. Scheiße aus.
You looking for someone? Does the
You know
chicken
Frank
come
Morgan?
with fried tomatoes? Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Waitress. Could I get another spoon?
Der da was?
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Ah, da ist er. Das kommt bei dann.
Cole Phelps, L.A.P.D. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
So ein Pech. Ah ja.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Wissen Sie darüber was?
Hell no.
Tut mir leid, aber
I'm
das
sorry to hear
ich mag
that.
Aurelian. Er ist
I
ein
like
guter
Adrian.
Böser.
He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Nee.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know.
Keine Ahnung, Mann.
I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little
Hab
sketchy.
gestern ziemlich viel getrunken, also da was für Schwarm.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone.
That's
the best I can do.
Nicht.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Ey, der war mal ziemlich komisch. Jetzt bin ich wieder in Zivil.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. Easy, Cole. Better back it off. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Hey!
Ah, that's it. We're spotted. Back off. Hey, back off. You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
Ja, beschwer dich nicht. Hoppala.
Hit the brakes, Cole. Give him some room. Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was nonstop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me. All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Wo wohnt der überhaupt? Oben oder was? Ist nur eine Etage hoch. Na. Ich weiß gar nicht, wo es hier geht. Geht oder was? Ich weiß nicht, wo die. Ich hab keine Ahnung, wo der wohnt. Steht nicht mal irgendwo ein Ding. Wohnt er doch unten? Das ist ein Ding, hey. Hallo? Ah, da wohnt er.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
Oh, scheiße.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD! Give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Will schon wieder laufen.
Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's
Stop
over,
right there,
Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
The Captain. Gordon. The Gordon. Fahrzeugschaden. Hoppala. Hobbitshüting. Der Wagen des Konsuls.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran.
Was
Intelligence
machen
has
die,
information on a stolen car.
was machen eigentlich die anderen Kollegen?
I say we bust in there and
Machen
find
ja
the
gar
guy.
nichts mehr.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones now, Phelps.
Sounds like there's
Entschuldigung.
more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
Entschuldigung.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Was ist denn da passiert? Schon wieder Mordfall.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's
Der
down
Wagen
the
ist gleich da
elevator.
hinten, eine Gasse runter, Detective.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch
Alter
anyway.
Hurensohn. Schauen wir mal, was da ist. Was ist da passiert überhaupt? Aha. Verkehrsordnung. Kennzeichen wieder 706.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Nummerschild. Haben es einen Reifen gestohlen?
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. A car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Das ganze Reifen mal.
Not sure this means much. It doesn't appear to be connected. Not much help.
Darf ich auf dem Foto sein? Mach mal ein Foto. Hallo. Das mag ich nicht mehr.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that
Zum
car.
Wagen gegangen.
Can you describe the men?
Like I said, they were beaners.
Im Boden fressen.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
A formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A 4-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm gonna go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Why aren't you using the siren? Can we try?
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too.
Oopsie.
And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Lebt der eigentlich nur? Aber ich komme gleich wieder. Oh. Schaut gut aus. Was ist bei denn
I want
hier?
to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Ah, zum Chief oder? Hoppala.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Dewey Brothers. You think someone from the garage could have been involved in the theft?
It would not surprise me in the least.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Had you met the kid before?
I have seen him when the car was previously serviced, but he was not impertinent enough to address me on that occasion.
I'll be talking to the gangster squad about you, Valdez. They're gonna love your diary. We can't roust every Packard dealer in the city, Phelps. See if we can get an address.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
I need an address on a Dewey Brothers Packard dealership.
One moment, Detective. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street. Owner is a William Dewey.
Danke. Fahren wir gleich.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
You know, this isn't a tank, Phelps. Jesus, Cole!
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making...
Ich muss aber die Musik ausschalten, die nervt. Sound. Musik.
Making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That is...
KGPL to any unit. The 459 there now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2 identify.
Open your eyes!
Full of advice, aren't you?
I think you're doing this on purpose.
Vorsicht, ich muss da durch.
Oh, I knew I should have driven.
So you pennies is hiding from me.
Hey.
I'll find you all and eat you. Yes, sir. Damn! Why these places have so much preparation H? Ooh-wee! Benny's give me speed.
Schon wieder laufen.
What are you doing?
Get the hell down from there, you lunatic!
Nicht, dass sie dir jetzt wieder...
You really need to lay off the pills. All right, if you really want to dance.
Do it again. I dare you.
Ähm...
11 King calling KGPL. I need an ambulance and coroner, 267 South Main Street, Old Bridge Drugstore. 459 suspect is down. Code 4. My partner and I are in hurt.
Roger, 11K. All units code 4 on the 459 at Old Bridge Drugstore.
Ui. Geht's dir nur gut?
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Zeiten.
Jesus Christ! Are you asleep over there or what?
So, der Verstandel da. Pass auf. Was jetzt mal?
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Hoppala. Gescheit Technik.
You have got problems, Phelps. You don't care who gets in your way, do you?
Was ist dabei Leitzampfer? Boing.
Well, now you've either got to stop or put your fucking foot down.
All units, shots fired, Ops needs help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired, Ops needs help. Unit to handle
Schusswechsel
code 3
kommt
identified.
Schnell, schnell. Das ist zum Einsatz. müssen wir das nehmen. Steht anders. Steig ein! Was ist los? Steig doch ein! Zum Einsatz.
Where'd you learn how to drive?
Are you blind?
Sie fixen am Moi. Auf Zeiten da.
Hey, look out for the pedestrians.
Vorsicht, muss durch. Vorsicht.
Slow down before someone gets hurt. Careful!
Scheiße. Ich komme! Ui, da wird geschossen. Ui, ui,
I see
ui.
you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowler unit pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you wouldn't believe.
Scheiße, oh, der Kollege ist
They
verletzt.
lose it. Bullets start flying. And they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground to make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up, sir.
Worse than a war zone.
Wieso treffe ich nicht da?
Really hurts.
It's clear. Come on, let's move. This way.
Das andere belebt.
You deal with him. I'll cover the street from here. Go on, get up there.
Ja, keine Chance mehr. Oh nee.
Put the weapon down now. Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
So.
$11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance and check.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting. Code 4.
Way too close.
Jesus Christ! Are you asleep over there or what?
Slow down. Slow down before someone gets hurt.
So viel spaßig irgendwie.
I think you're doing this on purpose. Can we try to spare the general population, please?
Oh, so wollen wir ja.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. You have someone working here by the name of Gabriel, by any chance?
Yeah, he used to work here. I had to let him go.
Did Gabriel work on a 47 Packard with diplomatic plates?
He may have done. I'd need to check to be sure.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
This isn't what we're looking for. Doesn't tell me anything. Not everything here is going to be relevant. Nothing significant.
Bukowski, get over here.
Do your job. I'll do mine.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Nope.
Whoa, hold your horses there. Step into my office, son. We'll sign some papers. Then that baby's yours.
Hey, look out for the pedestrians.
Optimistic, Cole.
Sneaky bastard.
Oops. LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. You have someone working here by the name of Gabriel, by any chance?
Yeah, he used to work here. I had to let him go.
I think this Gabriel guy stole the car and that he works for you. But I can stop being interested in him and get very interested in you, Dewey.
All right already. Gabriel Delgado. He works here, the stupid son of a bitch. He's an illegal. The kid's been in trouble before, but he swore to me he left all that behind. He was okay until Valdez said something to him, and then he blew up. I thought the kid was going to kill him.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves your head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm going to kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling.
Whoa, hold your horses there. Step into my office, son. We'll sign some papers. Then that baby's yours.
You could have killed him.
Well, now you've either got to stop or put your fucking foot down.
Open your eyes! Oh, unbelievable! You have got problems, Phelps.
You know, this isn't a tank, Phelps.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional moves?
Christ alive!
What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So...
Oh, I knew I should have driven.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of...
Take it easy.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. What in God's name would want that?
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color, and look what we have now.
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
When is America gonna understand?
Leave the keys, officer. I need to take this.
You know, we might get there quicker if you use the siren. You don't care who gets in your way, do you? Careful!
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Police emergency. Out of the car.
You can't do this!
Finally. We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far.
Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons! How long do you think you can hold out? Throw out the guns.
I got you, Phelps! God damn it, here come more of them.
Reinforcements are on the way.
415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Finally! I was starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far.
Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons!
Throw out the guns.
You're fucking toast! Covering fire!
Shit, really hurts.
You're clear! Go! God damn it, here come more.
Move, move! Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Car 11K calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the major 415 on West 3rd Street. Suspects are down.
If you use the siren, maybe those metal things in front of you called cars would know you're in a hurry.
Det var knopp. So.
Oh, this is embarrassing, Phelps. You're a goddamn menace!
Sir, step out of the car, please. LAPD.
You can't do this!
Aussteigen. Så ett fusk i det, Opa.
Can we try to get there in one piece?
That's no way to drive.
Unser LAPD.
Try making it to the next intersection without killing anybody. Can you do that for me?
Oj, för Gegenverkehr. ist oben? Geh mir da auf, hey.
Watch what you're doing!
Auf Zeiten doch. Ah, ja, mal die Kinder durch.
Ah, you're gonna kill someone! I know what I'm doing.
So fix na mal.
Hey, look out for the pedestrians. Slow down before someone gets hurt.
Geht schon doch. Hä? Das ist da oben.
Jesus, Cole!
Das geht nicht auf wieder.
Goddamn maniac!
Also aus. So. Probieren wir. Kenntnis über das Auto. So.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
LAPD.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Jo. Wie wir jetzt dann einmal Schluss machen. Das heißt, uppala.
Right. So how's it
Wir
gonna
werden
be
dann
when you go
vielleicht
into
hier dann
labor and he's not
weitermachen.
around?
You are wrong about Gabriel.
Genau.
He will be a good
Es kocht
father.
jeder Schnitzel.
Already he works hard to provide for us.
Schnitzel, Sammy.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long
Und
time.
dann wir da wieder mal
I don't think
weitermachen.
this is any use to us. I doubt it.
Genau.
I don't think so.
So. Was kochen wir denn Feines, ha? Boah, dann Rotwurst darfst du dann mal machen. Toast mit Schinken und, ja. Und Vitello-Brot, auf Müll, also Müll.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Frühstücksteller. Gibt's zu Westen? Genau.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy. Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
Okay. Gibt's ja eigentlich nichts hier. Was sind denn diese 4 Leute da draußen? Die 2 da. Also die 3 da. Sind doch bestimmt dazu, oder? Ah? Ist das dazu?
What's going on?
Was hast du für Probleme? Ah? Ist das
Slow
dazu?
down.
Ist das dazu?
Come on, Cole, leave him alone.
Ist das dazu? Was ist das? Was ist denn hier?
Phelps, leave him be.
Was ist denn hier? Was ist denn hier? Was ist denn hier?
Okay, okay, he's had enough.
Vorsicht! Vorsicht! Vorsicht, 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 Vorsicht.
What are you? A linebacker?
Trottel. Wo war das da? Jetzt machen wir den Abschluss noch. Einsteigen. Dann machen wir dann nächstes Mal weiter. Jetzt pass auf.
Now look what you've done!
Das hilft gar nichts, ja? Gar nichts braucht. Und was bei denen da?
You have got problems, Phelps.
So ruft ihr so schnell weg.
I think you're doing this on purpose.
Das geht doch gar nicht. Hallo, das geht doch gar nicht. Das geht doch gar nicht. Das geht doch gar nicht.
That was way too close. Can we try to spare the general population, please?
Well, now you've either got to stop or put your fucking foot down.
Gescheißen, Alter. Yes.
Jesus Christ! Are you asleep over there or what?
Hoppala. Gehen wir da durch? Ach nö. Das war da oben gefahren.
You could have killed him.
So. Gut. Ja. Also wir sehen uns dann nächstes Mal wieder. Das wieder heißt L.A.Noire. Wir machen dann da wieder weiter, wo wir mir aufgehört haben. Genau. Dann wünsche ich noch einen schönen Abend, schöne Nacht, gute Nacht und wir sehen uns wieder. Euer Crazy Feuerwehr. Bis es gesagt, Crazy Firefighter. Ciao Jungs. Peace.